This is an intriguing story of the life and times on a New Mexico ranch located on the high desert, as two brothers try to understand life and death. The morning sun streamed through the ragged pair of bullet holes in the side of the 1927 Chevy pickup as it labored up a slight hill. Grains of dust danced through the twin sunbeams, occasionally coming to rest upon an old Craig rifle pointed at the floorboard. It held 5 rounds, 4 in the magazine, 1 in the chambered in the pipe. Later, the killer's eyes nervously moved back and forth between the two brothers. His tight lips formed a straight line across his face. A 3 days' growth of beard couldn't hide the tobacco chain running down the corner of his mouth. It opened slightly into a grin that was more of a smirk. The man rolled his chew to the other side of his cheek and prepared for what was to come. A few days later, Corina had been waiting in the cave for some time. She leaned apprehensively into the low rock wall, scanning the horizon for any movement. Granddad's 4440 laid on her lap. The hem of her pleated skirt was just above her knee, revealing a beautifully bronzed, perfectly sculptured, and smooth leg. Later, a small cloud of dust rose on each side of Blackie as the two other riders shortly reined up their ponies. It was clear to both Cat and Will that these men were hard hands, gunnies, renegades, or scum of the earth, never holding down a steady job. Cat had seen many of their kind when he was a Texas Ranger. The younger one looked to be maybe 18. He was wearing a Remington 44 on his hip. Cat could tell he was dangerous when the youth's cowboy shifted his weight to the left side of his saddle. This gave him better access to the holstered pistol. The other man had twin 4 Colt 45s tied down to his legs. He looked like he was 100 years old. The lines on his face said he had been rode hard and put up wet many times over. Later, now before you really piss brother and me off, take your hard guns and leave before you get yourselves planted in 6 foot of sand and rock to crawl around in for eternity. The riders didn't move. I mean now! With that, his big thumb pulled back the hammer on the Henry rifle. Hey, thanks for taking the time to look and read a few lines from my new book. Look for The White Buffalo Tether by me. Find it online at Amazon Books and Kindle. Thanks. Just wait a few seconds and I'll take you directly to the Kindle site. Thanks again.